Welcome to our channel. This time, we show you the process of creating a drawing inspired by an iconic image from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. In this drawing, I've brought out my inner Potterhead and I must say I had a great time. But let's start from the beginning. The first step is to create a basic sketch, using a Faber-Castell mechanical pencil to capture the shapes and proportions of the characters. It's crucial to dedicate time to this step to ensure that the characters maintain a resemblance to the original image. Personally, I find using the mechanical pencil works well for this step since it doesn't usually leave a strong mark on the paper and allows me to erase any possible mistakes. Plus, its fine tip enables greater precision, which is appreciated when working on smaller details. Next, we proceed with shading, using a set of Faber-Castell pencils. I always start by laying down a base with a B-grade pencil, and from there, I begin to work on applying shadows and highlighting areas of light. We start with Ron, applying soft and gradual shadows to highlight his features and give depth to the drawing. It's far from finished yet, but I'll leave it for the end, once I have a better reference for the tones I've used on the other characters. We continue with Hermione, paying special attention to the details of her face and clothing. Patience is key here, as each shadow and nuance contributes to the final appearance of the character. I love seeing how the character starts to resemble more and more as I apply shadows. It's one of my favorite parts of drawing. Lastly, we shade Harry, ensuring to capture his characteristic expression and it's important to maintain stylistic consistency among the three characters to ensure a faithful representation of the scene. Logically, both Hermione and Harry require more work as they are the larger figures, and attention to detail here becomes more important. I particularly enjoyed the contrasts of light and shadow on Harry's clothing. Although the process itself was somewhat tedious, I admit I could spend hours drawing and detailing a face, but the rest of the elements, that's a bit more challenging for me. Nevertheless, I must admit that dedicating time to working on everything that accompanies the faces makes a big difference in the final result of the drawing. So I'm increasingly striving to perfect all these elements, and it's definitely worth it. After finishing perfecting Harry and Hermione, I go back to Ron to finish detailing and shading. Once the characters are completed, we add the background to the drawing. This time, I wanted to include the imposing Hogwarts castle and a partially cloudy night sky to contextualize the scene and add depth. Plus, for me, it adds a magical touch to the drawing. Who hasn't wanted to receive a Hogwarts letter? By the way, do you have a favorite movie from the saga? Let us know which one and why you love it. Initially, I thought about simply creating the silhouette of the castle in a diffuse way, but in the end, I decided to give it more depth and realism. What do you think? The stars in the night sky are created with a white Posca marker, adding bright points that contrast with the darkness of the night and bring a magical touch to the drawing. And so, with patience and attention to detail, we have brought to life this iconic scene from Harry Potter, capturing the essence of our beloved characters on paper. Remember, a good sketch and patience in shading are fundamental to achieving a realistic and faithful result to the original image. But our creative journey doesn't end here. We want to hear your voice and your opinions in the YouTube comments. Did you like our drawing inspired by Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1? And of course, would you like to see more content like this on our channel? Your opinion is invaluable to us. Remember, every like and every subscription to our channel motivates us to continue sharing more art and inspiring content with you. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to not miss our next creations. Together, we will continue exploring the world of magic and creativity. See you in the next video.